It's time for Studio 7, sponsored by your Permian Basin Chevy dealers.
It's the art of dentistry. Dr. Robin Rutherford.
Welcome back. If you have chipped teeth, there's no point in keeping them that way. Dr. Robin Rutherford is here with an easy way he can help you have a beautiful smile. Dr. Rutherford, thanks so much for being with us.
I always enjoy it.
Okay, so when it comes to chipped teeth, is this an easy thing you can fix?
Sure. I have a patient to show you. In fact, this is a young man that we just finished up his case just a week ago. But he came to me and he's a good-looking young guy, but he doesn't like his smile. And the next photo shows you why. His two front teeth are chipped, kind of broken in the middle. The next photo even shows better. Not only are they chipped, but there's a gap in the middle, which he didn't like, and they're darker. And so he says, what can you do about it? Now, when I was a young dentist, the mistake that I've made lots of mistakes in my life, I would have said, okay, sure, we can just do crowns on those two teeth. And how do you get rid of the gap? Well, you make the two teeth wider so they reach over and they touch each other in the middle. Now, where's the mistake in that? Then you have two big front teeth.
Oh, right.
Rabbit teeth. And so that's a mistake. So what we did with him, and you'll see this a little later, is you have to do crowns or veneers on the four top front teeth.
So, okay.
That way you can basically move the two center front teeth together, but you take a little off on the back side of that tooth and add it to the front side of the next door teeth. So when you do crowns on the four of them, you can close a space like that and all the teeth look proportional. They look natural. You only have a couple of millimeters worth of gap there, but a couple of millimeters in, our dimensions, is a lot. So you have to spread that out so nobody will notice it. And of course the broken edges and things like that. So the next photo shows what we did with, as you can see, four crowns. Now, actually on this photo, these look a little bit darker, like they don't really match as well. I'll show you his final photo and I'll show you that it really looked pretty. The other thing we did though is we actually whitened the rest of his teeth.
Okay.
He said, while we're at it, I have to match these four crowns to the rest of your teeth. If we just had four white teeth, it would be obvious.
Right.
Obviously from across the room, people would say he obviously had his front teeth worked on, That's not what we want. And so I either have to match to the shade that you have, or now's the time to say, yeah, and can we make them whiter?
Right.
Well, yeah. So we did bleaching, we did whitening on all the other teeth, and then you match to that. So that's a lot better approach, I think.
Yeah.
So the final photo shows how he really turned out.
Looks great.
Yeah, and he looks great, I think. And he was real happy, and I asked him, could I use your case? Because they interview me on CBS 7 once a week, and he said, sure. Yeah, he was just really happy, and that he was able to do so well.
And this was an easy thing, an easy process for him, not that many visits.
Right. In fact, everything we did with him on the teeth was 2 visits total.
Wow.
Now, there was another visit, I think, where we did the whitening. Okay, but that's not a lot of trips and not a lot of time.
No,
and of course, anything that we do, we can do it with sedation if you just don't want to be there, if you want to just sleep through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Although this is something that is not painful or tough to do or anything.
Going to the dentist is nerve-wracking for some people, even though it shouldn't be, right?
Yeah, but we do sedation every day. Sedation is something that now is just as much a part of what we do as just walking in the door. If you want to do sedation, sure, let's do sedation. If not, then we don't have to. So we probably do 3 or 4 sedation patients a day.
Wow.
Some people just to have their teeth cleaned. Something you wouldn't think sounded scary or whatever. 2 fillings and having your teeth cleaned. Some people really don't want to be there. And so sedation is great.
Okay. Well, Dr. Rutherford, thanks so much for being with us.
Appreciate it.
What?